everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another upcycling video, and I'm going to try to use these two shirts for sure, and then other things, but these are the two shirts I had out as a possible use in my last one. I didn't end up using them. I think the coat turned out fantastic without them. And it's already sold. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate you so much. But anyway, back to this video. I'm going to make a duster. Been itching to make another one. I'm going to start with these two shirts. I'm going to combine them in a different way. I have an interest of possibly splitting each shirt up the middle and then attaching them back together. So kind of a two-tone, wacky, funky looking. But anyways, we're gonna take the sleeves off of both of them because we don't need the sleeves. It's gonna be a duster. So I'm gonna take the sleeves off from both of these. We'll be cutting them up the back. We don't need to cut the front because the front's open already, but you know what I mean. So anyways, I am going to turn the camera off and cut my sleeves off, and I'll be back. I have the sleeves cut off of both of these, and now I wanna first, before I do any more cutting, I want to take both collars off, get those out of the way to keep them intact in case I want to use one of them. So I'm just going to cut those off. Okay. Okay, start with the dark one. Across here. So it's about 20, so at about 10. So I would say just on the inside of that stripe. We have separation. Oh, almost forgot about our label in there. Weird. Okay. So now we can unbutton this. Now we have two pieces. Yay. All right, so let's move those. And let's do the same with our light colored shirt. I think this will be fun. You know, I like wonky, funky things. I mean, really, the funkier the better for me. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Just kind of gonna measure 20 and a half. So about 10 and a quarter. I will just unbutton this one. Oh, we still have that. Okay, so now we're just going to take one side of it. Pretty straightforward, I guess. We're going to take the other side of this one, which is not that piece. And it's going to be okay because, you know, the buttons and the buttonholes are not probably going to match up. But that's okay because it's a duster, so we're just not even going to worry about it. I'm going to just take these Okay, I'm gonna go sew that together. I'll be right back. Got these two sewed together, and as luck would have it, the buttons actually sort of kind of line up. I'll flip it over so you can see the back. Just like that. Just sew them together. Okay, so feels too thin, like skinny to me, so I want to open up the side seams and add in fabric. And I'm gonna open this light blue side and probably add in a piece of this shirt. So just adding like a triangle in the side over here like I have before, but it'll be this fabric, and then vice versa. So, you know, using the opposite shirts on the opposite side. Just take this, the blue side, and I'm gonna just cut right up this seam. I'm gonna go about, I don't know, just about a ½ inch maybe. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Right there. Okay. The other part of the blue shirt underneath this triangle opening, and I have, let's get it so you can see it. I have placed it where I want it. I'm actually using the seam that was already on the shirt, kind of running it right down this. And then I just pinned it up one side and down the other. I'm going to take this over and zigzag this up and around, and then I'll cut off the excess, and I'll do the same for the other side, except I'll use this. So I'll be right back. Other side laid out with the dark fabric from that shirt underneath, like I did the other side, but this hemline is going to be a little different. It unfortunately didn't line up. It didn't line up. It didn't allow me to line it up with the hem here. So when I get this sewed on, I'm just going to be cutting, you know, trimming this even, kind of with a little bit of a curve maybe, and then clipping the excess off. So that'll be fine. It's just, it didn't work out like it did on the other side. So I'm going to take this over now and zigzag up and around, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again, another day. Yeah, got distracted. Goodness, I started this video on Friday. This is Monday, but anyways, I'm back. Hopefully to get this video finished up today and out to you tomorrow. So I've sewn the triangles in with zigzag, cut that off like I said. I think I showed you that one. So yeah, our triangles are in. It's really blousy and has movement now where it was more tight. What I want to do next, I think, is go ahead and sew a collar on. So I've attached these two collars together with a pin. I'm going to use just like, one of them wasn't long enough, so I'm going to do, let me see if I can explain this. I knew how I wanted to do it on Friday. So I'm going to sew them together and then cut this part off. There's going to be blue on one side and the greenish brown on the other, if that makes sense. So yeah, it goes like this. My bad. So this collar is actually going to be sewn onto the blue part, and then we're going to go, and these are going to be sewn together, and then the blue will finish coming around on this side. I hope you can understand my mumbo jumbo. So I'm going to go sew this collar together and then cut off the part I don't need. And then I'm going to sew it on to this part. So I'll be back. Okay, back again. I sewed this half and half collar on. I sewed it on just like this, just raw edge to raw edge, and I love it. So if you're new here to my channel, I don't do normal sewing so that all the seams are hidden and stuff. This is upcycling sewing, and this is my style. So this is what I'm known for. I love the look, and I love the way the collar is opposite on each panel here. So I've got that on. Now what we're going to work on next is adding a little bit of length and maybe some patchwork on here. The length is going to come from probably what I have left of each shirt. I'm going to try to find, like I'll open this sleeve up, cut the cuff off, and then open the sleeve up and get as big a pieces as I can out of what's left, and then we'll just start attaching them to the bottom. I'd like to attach some lace today. I don't know for sure, but just maybe some pieces random on here like that, just to add something. So I might be doing that after we're done adding the lengths, but right now I'm going to open up all the pieces of the shirts that I have left and see what I can do for that. And I'll be back first and open them up, and then I cut, like this one was short sleeve because the blue shirt was short sleeved if you remember, and I took that sleeve, opened it up, and I'm using that as part of the length. So then I just took this short sleeve, put it onto this long sleeve, and measured out the same amount. So I'm utilizing the sleeve length, and then it's just all the way around. I've just kind of alternated colors all the way around, adding bits and pieces from the sleeves, and it's going to be really cute. It's going to be like scallopy on the bottom, just really flowy, and I think that the alternating the patterns and colors is going to be fun for this. So I'm going to go sew this bottom part on, and then I will be back. Alright, so I've sewn the bottom pieces on. Got those all sewn on. And now I'm going to attempt to get a pocket on here. Right here. And then I'm going to put a little patch, just kind of the opposite fabric. And probably we'll do the same on this other side in the front. So we have blue here. I'm going to take a piece of this. Probably like maybe right there. If you didn't see on my community tab post, I have those. Let me grab them. I have a couple more of these left. These fabric panels. So what you get is one panel all the way across. So you get 2 cat heads and 2 cat bodies, and they're 12 inches and 7 inches. $10 shipped. So I have 2 more available. Just my email address is in all my posts in the description. You can send me an email with your PayPal email information so that I can invoice you, but I also sometimes PayPal has your address, and one time it didn't, so I had to go back and ask. So just leave me your PayPal email address and your address so that I can get it shipped out to you if you're interested. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of keep my eyes open for similar items like that and kind of offer them to you guys. So it might be fun because, you know, I get out to thrift stores and garage sales, estate sales all the time, and so I thought that might be a regular thing where either I post in my community tab, it might get lost there, I'm not sure, or I may schedule once a week. This has kind of been an idea I'm tossing around, is doing a once a week video on YouTube. I don't know if I have enough internet here to do a live. That would be optimal if I could do a live. But if I can't, I will do like a video maybe and show a few items that I have that I don't need anymore or that I want to resell that I would offer to you guys. So it would help you and me at the same time. So if you're interested in that, leave me a comment. But anyway, I'm going to go sew these patches on and the pockets, and I'll be back. Okay, so I decided to put obviously another pocket over here. I used the blue. I just turned this sideways so I could get the hem part on the top, and it turned out cute. So I think the duster or summer dress, whatever you want to use this for, I think we're done, except for I'm considering doing a little bit of a dye bath to this just to kind of give it a little bit more consistent cohesiveness. What do you think? I don't know. I'm kind of just debating. I think it might be cute. It would add a little bit of more blue to these pieces of the shirt. It would darken up this, all of these pieces. I don't know. I think it could be fun. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm going to go probably try to get that done, and then I'll obviously wash it and dry it afterwards and bring it back to show you, and then I'll be popping it in the Etsy shop. So, all right, next time you see me, it will be after I dye, wash, dry, and then I'll see you after that. Wash, went through the dye and went through the wash after that, and I took the time to cut off all the frayed edges, which were a lot. So I just want to show you, like, this is what the fabric looked like prior to the dye. If you just look at this, you're like, well, I don't see a big difference. But when you take the fabric and put it next to this, you can see that it deepened that. This didn't change a ton, but you can hopefully see that it did change it to a more blue than this. So this and this now are more cohesive than they were before when it was just this and this. So hopefully you can see a difference. I can, and I think it just really added a nice touch to this duster. So here the raw edges. So when I sewed these pieces on the bottom, I didn't sew these pieces together, so they're just like staggered, if you will, and it gives it that really neat, just that Lagan look. Basically, they're all so many frays here, but they all frayed, so that also adds to the look of this duster as well. I'm cutting threads off on this for an hour. Okay, so I think the dye was a good choice for this duster. Let's turn it over so you can see. Yeah. Got this piece here that has the part where this part of the sleeve, that's right here, so that's kind of fun. And it's just every other piece. So yeah, I think we're done with this. I like the way it turned out. It's very flowy, very loose fitting. You can wear it buttoned. You certainly could wear it buttoned. It could be a dress buttoned, or it can be a duster opened over a t-shirt and jeans, or t-shirt and leggings, whatever. But this could fit anywhere from large to extra large, I believe. So I'll measure this up. I usually measure from armpit to armpit, and then I measure the length, so you can take something that you have at home, and if the measurement across here matches up with something you have, you'll know that this would fit you. Because when we upcycle, we're using different pieces. We can no longer say, oh, this is a large, extra large. We can guesstimate approximately, and I would say this could fit anywhere between a large and an XXL, because for a large, it would just be looser and hang looser. Extra large, it would just fit a little bit tighter. But it's very versatile in that way. So, all right, you guys, thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.